Hello and welcome to Caching Waves. This is an update for HBAR on the macro count, the larger term count. Now, first of all, I just wanted to apologize for the lack of updates. I'm in the middle of a pretty big move. I just got fiber optic internet for fast uploads in the middle of working on the office. It's being painted and my setup isn't quite how I want it yet. But besides the point, wanted to give you guys an update because I got into a trade yesterday. I'll show you that here. Got into 300,000 HBAR long. Pretty good entry point there at the breakout, and my stop loss is now at break even, so I can't lose in this trade. But I'm looking to add to it, so I wanted to show you how I'm going to be doing that and how probabilities have most likely shifted to the upside in the medium term. Now, if you watch my videos previously, it's been a little over a month. Where's my drawing tool? There we go. Last time I posted a video, we were looking for this move to the upside, but then to reverse back to the downside. So you might have gotten that short-term long there if you watch my previous videos. But after we broke this trend line to the upside, I've shifted probabilities that we're no longer getting this ending diagonal. So that means either we're getting a much more bullish wave here to the upside, which I have around 16 cents on log scale or 12 cents on linear. And I'll show you all the potential options. Now this is currently my primary, just because everything's been so bullish lately. And I believe we'll get this move up into the Bitcoin ETF announcements in January coming up before a potential pivot to the downside. I don't like speculating too much about news, but it's one everybody's watching for. It keeps getting postponed. It looks like it's going to be January. My guess is they're going to approve that across the board for all the ETFs, but they're just delaying it until they've finalized all that. But besides the point, I believe we're getting this move up to around 12 to 16 cents. And what this move is a partner leg to this A wave for a C wave, and in the middle I believe this was a triangle with a very short E. So I pulled the pivot of our A wave off the E here, and that takes us up to 16 cents on log and 12 on linear, give or take a few hundredths of a cent. Now, alternatively, if we don't get this C wave, again, it should happen in about the same time or slightly longer than this A wave, which was about 45 bars, 45 days, and we'd pull that off the E wave bottom, which was about here. And if we get 45 days, again, it could be a little longer. C waves can go a little longer. You can see it ends up being about mid-January, mid to late January. So this move could happen even faster, or it could drag out a little longer, but that's the move I'm looking for. And if you're able to take a couple big positions in this, which is my plan, you can double whatever your leverage position size is. So right now I'm in 300,000 HBAR. I think that's about a $20,000 position. If I'm able to add a second $20,000 position and then another third on a pullback here, on a retest, it's potentially doubling that position size and profit, right? You can make 20 to 60,000 depending on your account size with very little risk. Right now I'm at zero risk. My stop's at break even and I'm in a $20,000 position, right? So looking to add to that on this second 1-2 potential. Now if that doesn't work out, and we don't get this C wave, let me just get rid of that so you can see what I mean. What does that mean for us? That means that this was the fourth wave, or potentially working on our B wave in a larger term, where we get a 3. This is an A wave, a smaller term. We get a 3 here. And we're working on a 3 here, and that's just a B wave. Again, we can get an expanded flat here. And then we look for a C wave down like so. and that makes the larger B. So we have A, B, and then we would look for upside for a C wave up here, which would look like this. And then we drop and make our new low to the low to complete the bear market. So that's something I'm keeping in mind. Should break even if that happens, if I keep leveraging up, but it's definitely worth the risk for this 16-cent move for me personally. Alternatively, another way this could play out is this is an A wave. We're getting complex correction here. Again, this could be an A, B, this could all turn into a larger triangle, which would be frustrating to trade, but eventually we would get the move. And that would look something like this. A, B, C, D, E. Obviously I'd get stopped out here and I'd look for the E wave trade to the upside at that point. If this triangle just gets bigger here, or we go straight up, like I said, which is my primary, as the A, B, C to the upside. And if we zoom way out, I'm just showing you this just for fun here, what that would end up being is a larger ABC, and we keep moving correctively to the upside. I don't see this as a bullish 1-2-1-2 in any case, but I do see this C wave happening if we have a triangle here complete as a B wave, very small E wave, and going up for that 1-to-1. So looking for this move currently, looking for this possibility, where we're in the middle of a B wave correction. Also looking for the possibility that this is just making a triangle itself, and then we move to the upside like so. So I'll be playing all those scenarios. Right now I'm set up for this scenario, and just zooming in real close, I will do more updates on the weekend. I don't really have a lot of time right now at the moment as I'm still getting set up. This is very complex. I see this in multiple different ways. This could be a triangle, A, B, C, D, E, or D could be here and our E here. And this is our low for that C wave to start right here. For trading purposes, that's going to be my low. And looking for, this is just going to be making a wave 1. So you can see we have 5 potentially filling out here. And I'll be looking for a re-entry down here. This would be our wave 1-2 of our C wave in the larger view I showed you. So I'm currently in, I got in on the breakout here of this move to the upside here. I was waiting for it to break the high. I bought the breakout there. And my stop is currently at break even. And once we get a move to the upside and a correction, hopefully correct above this level, I'll be looking to add a completely separate position than the one I'm currently in with stop at this low, targeting that 16-cent area. This would be something like this, stop at this low, targeting again around that 16-cent area, 12 to 16 cents, and I will adjust that as I go. Really nice trade setup. Just waiting for it to finish up here. Just to make it as clear as possible for you. This is the low here, looking for 1, 2, still working on our 3, 4, 5. I will pull a retracement once that's in. Look to buy between the 50 and the 618 here, or wherever our 4th wave is. Looking to take that position long, stop at that previous low there at 6.09 cents, targeting between 12 and 16 cents. So that's going to be my trade setup. I suggest waiting for that. I am waiting to add to that to make sure we get a clean 5 and looking for that ABC back before we take off. Hoping to add another 300,000 HBAR to this position. And then after that, I will update a video about getting another position. But I'm planning on building this up as large as I can in this area while protecting those lows. But each one of these trades is independent. My first one has its stop loss already. I will be adding the second one with a little bit lower stop than the first one I was in. All right, guys, so that's HBAR. That's what I'm looking for, this move to the upside. If we don't get that, again, still looking for more upside. I would just believe we're still in a B wave, looking for a C wave down before we go. All right, guys, that's HBAR. I will be updating all the majors on the weekend, most likely. Doing macro counts, and I will update HBAR in the minimum because I'm trading it myself more often than the others currently. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you want to watch our other videos, and cheers for now.